This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. The information discussed here is based on reports, rumors, and analysis surrounding Major League Baseball and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, with that said, Dodgers fans, you might want to sit down for this one, because a shocking rumor is starting to spread across the baseball world, and it involves one of the most exciting young players in the game potentially heading to Los Angeles. Imagine this for a second. The Dodgers lineup already stacked with stars, adding another dynamic weapon who can change games with speed, power, and defensive brilliance. It sounds almost unfair, but that's exactly why people around baseball are talking about the possibility of Jarren Duran becoming the next big name linked to the Dodgers. And the question that has fans everywhere buzzing is simple. Could the Dodgers really pull off another shocking move? Over the past few seasons, the Dodgers front office has built a reputation for being aggressive, strategic, and sometimes completely unpredictable. When people think the roster is already complete, the organization somehow finds a way to add another piece that pushes them even closer to championship contention. So when the rumors started circulating about Jarren Duran, it didn't take long for Dodgers fans to start imagining what that move would look like. For those who may not know, Jarren Duran has quickly developed into one of the most electric outfielders in baseball. His speed alone changes the way opposing teams defend. He can stretch singles into doubles, turn routine plays into chaos on the base paths, and create pressure every time he steps into the batter's box. But Duran isn't just a speed threat anymore. His offensive game has evolved dramatically. He's showing more power, more patience at the plate, and a much better approach against top pitching. That combination of speed and improving hitting ability has turned him into a player many teams would love to build around. Which brings us to the big question. Why would the Dodgers be interested? The answer actually makes a lot of sense when you look at the current situation in Los Angeles. While the Dodgers still have one of the most talented rosters in baseball, there are always areas where depth and flexibility matter. The outfield has been strong, but injuries, long seasons, and playoff demands mean teams are constantly looking for players who can bring energy and versatility. Duran fits that profile perfectly. He can play multiple outfield positions, he brings elite speed to the lineup, and he adds a different dynamic compared to the power-heavy bats already in the Dodgers order. Imagine him at the top of the lineup getting on base, putting pressure on pitchers, stealing bases, and setting the stage for the big hitters behind him. That type of player can completely change the rhythm of an offense. And the Dodgers front office understands that championship teams often need a balance of power, speed, and defensive excellence. Another factor that makes this rumor interesting is how the Dodgers have operated in recent years. They've shown time and time again that they are willing to explore creative trades if they believe a player can elevate the roster. Remember, this is the same organization that shocked the baseball world multiple times with aggressive moves when people least expected them. And that's why even a rumor like this starts to gain traction. But of course, we also have to look at the other side of the story. If Jarren Duran were to be traded, the team giving him up would need a strong return. That's where things get complicated. Duran is young, talented, and under team control, which means any trade involving him would likely require a significant package. Prospects, young pitchers, or major league contributors could all be part of the discussion. And the Dodgers actually have something that many teams want. One of the deepest farm systems in baseball. Year after year, the Dodgers continue to develop talented young players who eventually become valuable trade assets or future stars. So if a blockbuster move were to happen, Los Angeles would certainly have the pieces to make a competitive offer. But another question fans are asking is whether this rumor has any real momentum behind it, or if it's simply speculation fueled by the media and fan excitement. That's always the tricky part during the baseball season. Rumors can start from a simple conversation between executives, a scout attending a game, or even a team evaluating possible trade scenarios. Sometimes those talks lead to real negotiations, and other times they disappear just as quickly as they appear. However, one thing is clear. When a player like Jarren Duran becomes even remotely available, teams across the league start paying attention. And the Dodgers are almost always one of those teams, because their goal every single season is the same: compete for a World Series championship. He plays hard, he runs hard, and he constantly looks for ways to impact the game. That style of play resonates with fans and teammates alike, so when people start imagining him wearing Dodger blue, the excitement naturally grows. Still, it's important to remember that trades in baseball are incredibly complex. Front offices analyze everything: player performance, future projections, salary considerations, clubhouse chemistry, and long-term strategy. One decision can shape the direction of a team for years. So while rumors can be thrilling, they also represent just one small piece of the bigger picture. The Dodgers' leadership has always been patient and calculated. They don't rush into deals unless they truly believe the move strengthens the organization. That's part of the reason they've remained competitive year after year. Sports networks would cover it non-stop, and the entire baseball world would start analyzing how the move changes the balance of power in the National League. Because adding a player like Duran doesn't just improve a roster, it sends a message. It tells the rest of the league that the Dodgers are serious about chasing another championship. And in a sport where every advantage matters, that kind of statement can shift momentum heading into the most important part of the season. But until something official happens, this remains exactly what it is right now. A fascinating rumor that has captured the attention of Dodgers fans everywhere. Could it happen? Maybe. Is it guaranteed? Absolutely not. Baseball trades are unpredictable, and negotiations can change in an instant. Still, the possibility alone is enough to keep fans watching closely. Because in baseball, sometimes the most surprising moves are the ones nobody expected to actually happen. So Dodgers fans, what do you think? Would you like to see Jarren Duran in Los Angeles? Do you think the Dodgers should pursue a trade like this? Or do you believe the team should stick with the current roster and trust the players already in the clubhouse? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, because this is a conversation the entire baseball community is having right now. And if you enjoy staying updated with the latest Dodgers news, rumors, and analysis, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a breaking update. Because if anything major develops with this Jarren Duran situation, you can be sure we'll be here covering every detail. For now, the rumor mill continues to spin, the speculation continues to grow, and Dodgers fans everywhere are waiting to see if this story becomes reality, or just another what-if moment in the ever-unpredictable world of Major League Baseball.